Alright guys, this is Game Boy Luke here, and welcome back to some more Pokemon FireRed Omega Nuzlocke. In the previous episode, we did make it to Celadon, we did lose Slifer, but we gained an Espeon, Mo right here, so it was kind of not too bad I guess. We have lost our Flyer, but we do have Espeon now, which is awesome because Espeon is the best, and we did get into this game corner shit, and unveiled the poster, and I'm going to take down the Rocket Hideout in this episode, so... as I said in the last episode, I did lose the audio to this video, so this one is also post-commentated, so I do apologise for that. Some of you know that post-commentating is kind of more difficult than live commentating because, and I just got a text, live commentating because it's like you don't see all my reactions and stuff like that, and I have to kind of just wing it, I guess you could say, and I've got like 21 minutes of footage to just like randomly talk about stuff, and it's easy to do whilst playing because you know your thought process and you can detail what you're thinking at that point, whereas I don't remember. So yeah, I'm just gonna have to talk about a load of random stuff and just come off the top of my head, and right here I'm just gonna be using Bite and Psychic because I think I'm explaining like what I said in the last episode, where Psychic is a good move to have, but the PP is ridiculous. And I switch out here thinking, okay, I'm fearing the Dark Attack, and it actually goes for Pursuit, and it does like so much damage. I was like, oh my god, don't particularly want to lose another team member yet. Thank you very much, kind sir. So I'm just going to come in here and basically sweep these guys and with Mo. And I'm really glad that we've got Mo now because Espeon is actually a beast, and like I said before, Bite is a special attack in this game, so it makes it useful. And right here I was thinking, wait, I don't go to this one yet, do I? I need to go to the bottom floor and do this puzzle first. So what we're going to do is we're going to take this guy out. And I mean, this is based, like I said, this is a remake of like Red and Blue, and I know this puzzle like off the top of my head. I used to play this game, like the original games, relentlessly as a child, so I know exactly where to go on these puzzles. Like it's so easy. And I know like how to get the rare candy to the right there, and it probably isn't even that difficult really. But I just it's faster for me because I just know exactly where to go and stuff. So yeah, I was a big Pokemon fan as a kid, and still am actually saying that. All right, so basically just gonna come through here, take down all these guys. Not even worrying about a thing because Mo is a total beast, especially as we learn Psychic. We got the TM for Psychic, and Mo is just going to wreck lives with that thing. So, thinking about it, oh yeah, here we go. I find the black glasses here, and the only appropriate Pokemon I could think about putting them on was Espeon because it has Bite. So, I'm just thinking, yo, let's make Espeon look badass real quick, give it the glasses, make it part of the shady people. I can just imagine, like, Espeon putting on a pair of black glasses and just being like, deal with it. Is it just me? Probably it's just me. I just think it's cool. We now have a shady Espeon. I'm gonna come over here, pick up this TM, pick up TM Snatch, and I think Snatch is a move that steals like stat increasing moves. So if someone uses Dragon Dance, you use Snatch in the same turn, you actually steal that status boost. So we're gonna talk to this guy, and he's gonna be all like, "Oh, the lift elevator doesn't work. I wonder who has the lift key." And then we're just gonna totally Psychic this guy and like wreck lives. And I was fearing an explosion here. I don't think I have any Psychics left. I switch into Ludicolo and eat up that Sludge, and then switch back into Blurg and just take this guy down with like Thunder Punches. Even though we're down by 2 in accuracy, we still take him down. And then this guy's just like, "Oh no, I dropped the lift key. Nudge, nudge. Oh no, pick it up and unlock the door quickly. Go." You know, it's just kind of, it's not even inconspicuous at all, really. It's just like, oh no, I dropped it. It's so bad. Alright, so now that we got the lift key, we can go back to that floor that we were on a second ago where I was deciding whether or not to do the puzzle or not. I'm going to use an Ether on the Psychic so I can restore the Psychic's PP power points. And we're going to go back to that floor, like I said, and do the second puzzle, which is pretty easy. I'm pretty sure you can pick up a Moonstone just there. I don't really have any use for a Moonstone, but I am going to grab it anyway. Oh, it's an X-Speed. Okay. I think they may have changed that. I'm going to come down here and pick up all these items as well. Oh, the Moonstone's there in this. Okay. And then I'm going to head along this way. Up here, I'm going to grab this. I think I'm going to grab the item, yeah, and get Taunt. That prevents Pokemon from using moves that don't involve attacking. So if they want to use like Sleep Powder or Transform or moves like that, then they can't use them. So yeah, we're just going to come up these stairs real quick, and there's nothing special in this part, it's just a couple of trainers and stuff, but I thought I'd come in here anyway, and just grind really, because I want to get as many levels on screen as I can. Like I said, I don't particularly want to grind in future episodes, but although I know I'm going to have to. So that's that, beating up this trainer, or the rocket member, pick up a high potion right there, and I'm going to dick this guy, and apparently we're gonna go into Ludicolo. He's gonna roar us out, like, what the hell. Sorry for the cut here, someone actually interrupted me whilst recording, so yeah. So yeah, what we're doing right now is Primate's just sweeping these teams, and I'm just grinding, basically. There was no need to go up there, it was just for the experience. And now that we've got the key, we can now go to basement 4th floor. There's no 3rd floor for some reason. I don't think there's an elevator floor on the 3rd floor, but once we get on the 4th floor, there we're going to be presented with these two guys, and this guy knows me from Mount Moon apparently, but he's in a load of trouble because we're just going to kick his ass. And that Mawile sprite looks pretty damn cool, in my opinion. So we're just going to take this guy down, and then deal with the Sand Slash. Beat these two rockets, basically, and then we have to fight Giovanni. And Giovanni isn't too much of a problem, really, I don't think. He's, actually, I don't know, I don't remember. I recorded this video yesterday, but I honestly don't remember. So I'm just going to take these guys down. Sableye is... I actually, like, just looking at Sableye, I kind of want to use him in X and Y. I still haven't got a Prankster Sableye, and I really want to use one now, for some reason, but... So I'm taking down the Arbok, gain all the experience, learn Thunderbolt. Thunderbolt does 95 damage, that's 20 more than Thunder Punch does, and has the same PP, so I just thought, yeah, screw it, we'll learn Thunderbolt. Kind of screws up the whole thing about him being like elemental punches in business, but yeah. He's going to come in with the Rhyhorn, I'm just going to Ice Punch it. Kingler, going to Thunderbolt it. I just have all sorts of type coverage. He's going to send in Kangaskhan, I'm going to Brick Break it, which doesn't even do half health, by the way, that's crazy. I'm going to get the crit and knock it out, luckily enough, but... Then he goes into Vibrava, gonna Ice Punch this guy, and he's gonna Mighty, gonna Brick Break that. I'm just like, I swear, like I said, we're just like an expert belt set. We have so many super effective moves. I'm gonna go into this guy and then he's gonna double edge us, and I was surprised at the amount of damage that did. That was crazy. And we Brick Break to finish it off. So that was pretty easy. And we pick up the Silver Scope here, so now we can actually go to Lavender Town and do our business in there. And I remember picking up an escape rope earlier, so this is where I just come down real quick, pick up the escape rope, and exit. So we're pretty much done in Celadon for now. We do need to come back here later on and do the gym, but for now I think what we need to do is go to the Lavender Town, go into the Pokemon Tower and do all sorts of crazy business in there, because you know shit's kicking off. Mr. Fuji is like been taken by Team Rocket, and we can't be having that. We need to go take them down. One thing we need to do before we do that though actually is come over here and pick up HMO2 for Fly, because after we got the 3rd gym badge, we do have access to Fly. So I'm just gonna come beat these two up real quick. I think we've got Rock Slide on your Mabro now, so we can just totally pew pew pew. And I mean, if we do pick up a flying type Pokemon, we can then use HMO2 to fly us at places, depending on what happens to the team. So we're just gonna head in here, and then we're gonna pick up HMO2 from this chick here. Oh dear, you found my secret retreat. It's kind of not that secret, but there's a big blue house right behind the fence that everyone can see on the cycling road. It's not really that secret, but whatever. Thanks for the HMO2. We can also catch a Pokemon here. We can catch Gulpin. So I think I'm pretty much just go for the secret power, do as much damage as I can, and then just throw a Great Ball at it and catch it. So I did catch this guy. And it goes straight to my box. I nickname it. What the hell did I think I already nicknamed the Pokemon this, but I called it Tubba anyway because I'm unoriginal and I like to recycle nicknames because I have no freaking creativity when it comes to that sort of thing. So I apologize for that. Hopefully within time I kind of maybe get better at thinking of nicknames and stuff. But for now we're just going to go Tubba. So right now we're just heading back to Lavender Town. We're going to cut through Saffron. I think I stop off at the fighting dojo in Saffron because I just found it might be like really easy experience for Espeon, because obviously it's a fighting dojo where you can just go ahead and use like Psychic on everything. I literally it's like Psychic everything and dick the whole dojo. So I do go to leave and then decide actually wait, we can go to the fighting dojo if I put Espeon in front. I know he's level 35, but It's that gym is tailored to Espeon. So right here, I'm going to talk to this guy as well, and he's going to give us a Tyrogue. So that counts as our encounter for Saffron City. We do have Tyrogue now, and I call it, I name it after a Pokemon that was in, if you guys have seen the Emerald randomized Nuzlocke versus I did with Minty, he had a Tyrogue, and he nicknamed it Innuendo because he was, his nicknames were based off sexual innuendos, and he made an innuendo out of innuendo. So that's that, and he then later evolved into a Hitmonchan and stuff, and yeah, that's basically the story about that, behind that name. We're just gonna come in here, he's gonna fake me out, and then we're just gonna, literally, it's just gonna Psychic everything, basically. And I think at some point I do learn Psybeam, so that kind of helps, because I now have a high damaging Psychic move with a lot of PP. I know Psybeam's not as good as Psychic, here it is, yeah. But yeah, Psybeam does like 25 less damage, so it's not as good as Psychic, but I mean, it's better than using Psychic in some cases, whereas Psychic is a bit overkill, so we can just use Psybeam to kill like weaker Pokemon and without wasting PP, or the Psychic PP. So I did have to get rid of Reflect. We do have Light Screen still. If I learn any more moves, I may get rid of Light Screen, but Light Screen's just there for support. I do go for Psychic there because I think that Poliwrath was kind of bulky. Psychic was just, yeah, the better move. And then I do go for Bite here. Probably should have gone for Psybeam, but which I think I do go for in a bit, because I do notice that I'm running out of like Psychics. So go for the Psybeam to finish him off. Going to level 37, and then we've got to take down this last dojo guy. And I have 2 Psychics left. 2 Psychics. This thing's level 20. This thing's level 39. 1 Psychic doesn't kill it. I'll go for the Psybeam, and I do the same with the Hitmonchan. The Hitmonchan also survives. It goes to Mega Punch, takes me down to 7 HP. That was close. That was very close. Right here, I'm just gonna go. We did pick up a Hyper Potion in the Rocket Hideout, so I'm just gonna use that. Thunder Punch is gonna do nothing to us because obviously Hitmonchan has no special attack, and we are, if anything, Mo has more special defense than physical defense, so we actually were able to eat that Thunder Punch up really nicely. We could pick a Pokemon up from here, but we did get Tyrogue for this place, so we don't actually, we're not allowed to get any of those 2 Pokemon that are in there. And I'm pretty sure you can pick up both of them. I'm not sure if this hack lets you or not, but we do have Tyrogue instead. So, which I don't know. If I was to evolve it, I would want to evolve it into Hitmonchan. So, yeah. Right, so now that we've taken down that dojo, got some nice clean experience. I was checking if I had my bike there. I didn't know the Versus Seeker was registered to my select button, so I am going to go back to Lavender Town real quick. And I think the plan here is to maybe go in there and take down our rival, because our rival is just sat there waiting for us right now. So what we're going to do is heal up our Pokemon, and we're going to go take down our rival. Now, obviously this is post-commentated, so I already know what's going to happen, and all I'm going to say is brace yourself. I did not expect Minty to have what he has. The levels he has as well kind of threw me off. Like, this game has definitely been made harder, because Minty's levels are ridiculously high. And he's just like, yeah, Zav, what brings you here? Is your Pokemon dead? Hey, it's alive. I can at least make them faint, let's go. This guy is so angry. He's so aggressive. So what's he's gonna lead off with a Golbat, and I was just like, alright, piece of cake, level 34, not even bad. I'm just gonna go for the Shockwave. Sludge Bomb does take me down to like freaking crazy damage, so I do switch into my Electabuzz here and go for the Thunderbolt to finish it off. And then he goes into Flaffy. I then switch into Yamabro because I have Dig on this guy, so I was just thinking, yeah, I can take this guy out. And he actually doesn't die from the Dig, but gets the paralysis off on me, which is unfortunate because I could have probably gone for a Rock Slide on this Jinx now. So I come into Blurg real quick, and he switches into his Jinx, and I actually have the Thunder Punch, the Fire Punch now, so I can do quite a bit of damage to this thing. I go for the Fire Punch, and it's not even going to do half, which is crazy. And then he manages to get off an Ice Beam. So this Jinx has freaking Ice Beam, and that is going to take us down to like 21 hit points. And I'm thinking, the only Pokemon I have here that can maybe take an Ice Beam is probably my Ludicolo. I don't have any healing up items. If I use a Super Potion on Electabuzz, the Ice Beam is going to take me out again. So I'm just thinking, right, I need to get out of here. I need to switch into something. So I chose Macarena to switch into. And this thing's 6 levels higher than us. So He does go for another Ice Beam, and that's going to do more than half of our health, and it does freeze us as well, which, you know, hacks man, all the hacks right there. I'm going to go for another Super Potion, and see what he goes for. He does go for the Psychic, which does more damage, or no, more or near enough the same. So I'm going to switch into, I thought I was going to switch into Espeon here. I'm just checking out stats and who's got the best special defense here. And I noticed that Espeon has the second highest, I think, so we do choose to switch into Espeon. I think I either do or I have to sacrifice someone. So I think I'm quite right here. I'm deciding who to sack off. I didn't want to get rid of Ludicolo because of Surf and stuff like that, but then I thought I can just teach Surf to Loudred here. So what I'm gonna do is just sack. Yeah, I'm just gonna sack off Macarena. So that's Ludicolo gone, which is definitely unfortunate, and it gives me a chance to safe switch into to Mo here. He goes for the Lovely Kiss and misses, luckily, and then I can go for the Bite, which is going to do the same amount of damage as the Fire Punch did, and then he's going to get a special defense increase from the Staff Berry, which is ridiculous. But because he's on red health, he switches out into his Houndoom, and obviously I'm still going for the Bite, and that's going to do nothing. I need to switch out here because I'm predicting like a dark move, so what I do is I go into Mabro, and he's going to go for Sunny Day. I'm just like, what the freaking the tactics right now. If he goes for a Flamethrower, I know I'm dead, but I have nothing to save switch into right now. So I go for the Brick Break, hoping I can survive the Flamethrower, but the Flamethrower is easily going to take out my Primeape. And I'm just like, I don't know what to do anymore. I go into Blurg to maybe see if I can get the Brick Break off and maybe take it down, and it survives with the tiniest amount of HP and then takes out my Electabuzz. I then come into Mo, finish this thing off with the Bite, and then I'm going to take down the Jinx with the Bite as well, because the Staff Berry obviously is gone. She already consumed it, so we don't have to worry about that. And then he's going to go into Kadabra, which I know I can take down with a Bite, so that's not even a problem. We did just lose, like, 3 of our team members, which is a bit of a bombshell, really. That was crazy. I did not expect Gary, or Minty rather, to have such an impressive team. Such impressive levels, and this is what made me reconsider about not grinding. And in between this episode and the next, I have done a grinding montage. I have recorded it, so I have done another grinding montage. So if you guys didn't want to see them anymore, I'm sorry. I had to do one purely for the fact that we got absolutely demolished. So we do lose. Who did we lose? We lost Electabuzz, Ludicolo, and Primeape. So we're about to deposit these guys real quick. Macarena, get in the box. Electabuzz and Primeape, get in the box. I am mad, bro. Primeape, I know I'm so angry with myself. So there's those 3, and I'm gonna go to the second box and choose what Pokemon we can bring back. And we did get the Tyrogue, and I was thinking, well, we need a fighting type replacement now, so I may as well just grab him, put him on my team. And then I was thinking about getting Pidgeotto, but then I thought, no, I haven't used Tailo in a long time. I feel like using Tailo, so I'm going to put Tailo on my team. We do have these 3 Pokemon here, but I kind of want, like I said before, I want to keep my team down to a minimum. So 4 Pokemon right there, that's kind of good. I think that's like a sturdy level to be at. And I wanted to make sure that this Tyrogue evolves into a Hitmonchan. So I'm checking its stats right here, and I'm pretty sure that the attack has to be lower than the defense in order to evolve Tyrogue into Hitmonchan. So I was pretty safe. I was going to look it up, but I thought I'd just, screw it. If we get Hitmonlee, then we get Hitmonlee. Either way, we get a nice fighting type. So I go ahead and use the Rare Candy on Innuendo, because I'm pretty sure Tyrogue evolves level 20. We go ahead and do that, and Tyrogue is straight up going to evolve into, I won't ruin it for you guys, I want you to see what we get. We get the Hitmonchan, as you can see from the white silhouette there. We do get Hitmonchan, which is kind of cool. It kind of replicates the Hitmonchan that Grant used in the Emerald Versus. So there we go. And when he learns, when he gets to level 26, he actually learns all of the elemental punches, which isn't good. Well, it's okay. It gives him more type coverage, but Hitmonchan really doesn't have any special attack. So he's not gonna really be able to make much use of those, because his still gets special attack compared to his attack. It's ridiculous. So now that that's done, what we're gonna do real quick is now teach Hitmonchan Brick Break, because we need a fighting type move for Hitmonchan. So we're gonna teach Fly to Tailo, just like I said, we need a flying type now. We can actually fly around different parts of Kanto, and if we can fly back to like Celadon City, then we can go buy another Brick Break TM to teach Hitmonchan. So that's what we're gonna do real quick. So we're gonna jump on Swallow's back, I think, or do I do that in the net? I think I might do that in the grinding. Saying that, I think I'm just talking about my team now. So yeah, I think I'm gonna have to end this episode off right here, guys. It was a bit crazy. I do know. I'm definitely gonna have to do the grinding montage for the next episode. I'll sort that out. But yeah, if you have enjoyed this episode, don't forget to leave a rating and a comment and stuff. And if you haven't subscribed already, then please do so. I really appreciate it. And I guess I will catch you in the next episode, guys. See you later.